Hey guys, welcome back. Today is going to be the first video of at least 2 and possibly 3 Colourpop videos. Now I do not have a good setup for an arm swatch video. I have a ring light, I have 2 umbrella lights, I got a lot of stuff on the desk in front of me. So trying to clear everything out and making sure that it's well lit but not reflecting the light back off the desk, it's just a big mess. I don't know how people do it. I need to watch videos on how people make videos. So I'm gonna use my face. I know it's a little weird, and I have 22 shadows and not a whole lot of real estate here, but we're just gonna go for it. It's late at night and I can't think of any other way to do it, so I hope you're okay with that. So I'm going to start with my favorites, just so that they don't get lost in the shuffle. So I've got 5 of them here that are my go-tos, and if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this one a million times over. This is I Heart This, and I love this shadow here. It's just sort of a pewtery, taupey, metallic. There it is there. And it's very weird for me to swatch stuff on my face. I'm not used to doing this, but let's just go ahead. So you can see how reflective it is there, and that lasts all day. That level of reflection does not fade throughout the day. The shadow is stunning, even just on its own or all over the lid with another shadow just buffed into the crease, and you're good to go. Another one that I get a ton of compliments on when I wear is So Quiche. And there it is there in the pan. You can see I've put a fairly good dent into this one. And again, it's just another great one and done. It's a rather bronzy shade, but there are some micro glitter particles in there as well. So let's just put that one there. So you can see it kind of has almost like a purple reflect to it with those micro glitters. Oh, I hit Pam doing that. That's exciting. There it is there. Hi, Pam. Hi. You're so cute. Anyways, you can see just by looking at the pan though, pan's up here, the depth of this is misleading because the pan is like to here, but they're only $5, so I really don't have a complaint about that. So along the same kind of lines as So Quiche is Hammered, and it's sort of an antique bronze kind of shade. Doesn't really have micro glitter in it, but again, it is very metallic and very reflective. There it is there. So let's just put that one up here. So again, these are great shadows for one and done looks. I just use my finger, wipe it over my lid, and I'm out the door. These ones I do find, especially the metallic ones, they apply best with your finger rather than going in with a brush. But I have one of the matte ones all buffed around here and a different one smudged under my lower lash line, and they blend perfectly well. They look a little deceptive because when you pick them up with a brush, it doesn't look like there's any product on the brush, but just trust the process because it's there, I promise. All right, another one, Weenie. This was a Kathleen Lights collab shade, and it's just this really pretty copper, almost verging on like a rose gold, but a bit deeper than that. And let's put that one just up here. So there it is there. And that's what I love about these shadows so much, is that there are like a million colors to choose from, and they're just so easy to wear, and they last all day. They don't crease up, they don't fade, they don't create fallout, they don't trickle down onto your cheeks. They're just fantastic shadows. A new one to me is Frog. And there it is there. This one is very glittery, very reflective, and it's one of their newer ones. And let's put this one right here, because why not? So you can see there, it's got quite a good amount of pink to it, although it may not be showing up so much on the monitor there, or on the camera. But it's very glittery, very beautiful. I was worried that this one was going to fade because it is so light, and it did not. I wore this one today to work, and about 8 to 9 hours later I washed my face off, but this was still going strong. So one of their funnest colors is Slave to Pink. It's a very metallic pink, and I'll put you here. It's got like a purple undertone to it, almost duochrome. Just freaking gorgeous and fun as hell. Another fun one is Dare. It's this metallic purple. This one feels a little bit drier than the other ones that I have. And there it is there. Fizz. It's like a lime green. It's really pretty. I did a look on Instagram, God, it's gotta be over a year ago, where I did like 3 or 4 looks with this and posted it and got a lot of really good reviews on that because the color's just fun as hell. And it looks a little bit intimidating, but when you see it on there, it's really not that bold and you really can work with it. So one that came to Sephora back when Colourpop was at Sephora for like a minute and a half, the shade Bouncy. It is very close to So Quiche. So you can't even really tell the difference. I have to really look closely. So Quiche just has a bit more of the pink in it, and this one's just more of a bronze, I guess. Like there's really not as much, if any, micro glitter in this one as there is in So Quiche. Of the two, I prefer So Quiche. Glitterati, I feel like they canceled or they discontinued Glitterati at one point and then brought it back, but don't quote me on that, I could be completely wrong. It's just a really pretty, not quite silver, I'm not quite sure how to describe this color, to be honest. Oh fuck, you'll never know, there it is. Not quite sure how to describe that color. Not quite a silver. Here, let's put you up here. It's almost more like a champagne color. But again, very reflective. It's not my favorite. Again, I would go for I Heart This over Glitterati. I expected more glitter, more oomph from it, just based on the name. And it left me wanting a little bit more. So that one's not my favorite of the group. Oh, another purple is Lace. And this is what I have on my lower lash line. It's not quite metallic per se, but very, very rich color. Like a very deep purple. I should have had this one in my favorite little category at the beginning. This is Coconut. And this shade is just gorgeous. So there it is there, and it's just this beautiful deep like peacock blue, teal, something. I don't know how to describe colors, but it is gorgeous. I need to bring that one out and play with it more. Empire is a nice rich emerald green. There it is there. Let's go on over here. So there it is there. Very true color. You can see in all of these swatches that they're not patchy at all. These shadows are stunning, and for $5 they are amazing, amazing value. This one is Rex, and it is a very, very deep purple blue with, again, really fine micro glitters in it. But it is so beautiful. It looks purple in the pan, but once it's swatched out, it's like a really deep, rich blue. And then we have Ibiza, which is this beautiful, almost ocean blue. And let's put you up here. And it's just so bright and vibrant. This is so perfect for spring and summer. I love that color. I have another Kathleen Lights collab shade. This one is in Porter. It's a really deep cranberry shade. Put you across here. This one's beautiful for fall and winter because it's got that nice deep richness to it. So a shade that's fairly new to my collection is I Like You, which is a nice shimmery, sort of peachy kind of color. I haven't worn this one in a look yet. Let's put it here. Kind of blends in with my skin, to be honest. It's got like a slight pink reflect to it. It's pretty, but I'm gonna have to play around with that one because it's matching my skin a little bit too much to really show up, unfortunately. So one that will definitely show up is Etiquette, which is this nice, vibrant, rich, I guess royal blue, almost verging on indigo. It almost looks a little bit purple. And let's put you up here. Now once it's swatched out, the purple isn't showing up, so it's a very pretty blue. It doesn't swatch as nicely as, say, Rex or Coconut. It's not bad, but it's not fantastic. Another nice bright color that we have here is Monkey Business, which is a very warm orangey red shade. And it is quite matte. There it is there. Very, very rich color. Again, I haven't played with that color, but I'm excited to. Another new one to me is Banana Daiquiri, and it is a shimmery, light mermaid color. I don't know, you can see it. What would you call that? I don't know, it's beautiful. Whatever you call it, it's beautiful. Let's put it there, and it's got like almost like a green reflect to it. So you can see it is quite different from Ibiza up here. This one is far more metallic. Ibiza is more matte, and it's got like a richer tone to it, whereas this is almost duochromatic. All right, and then we have Don't Leave, which is a deep, I guess, fuchsia type color. Where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you right there. Oh, that's gorgeous. I need to dig these out and play with them. I haven't played with this one yet. That is beautiful. It's pink, but it's rich, so I find with pinks in particular, or anything that can tend to be too cute, if it has that deepness of color to it, it's much more wearable than if it's just sort of frilly. I don't really know how to describe it. I hope you understand what I mean. But I really like that color. That's beautiful. And that brings us to the last one, and the last one is Daddy, which is this beautiful matte lilac shade. That is what I have all throughout the transition area here and into the crease. What I have on my lid itself is from Colourpop as well. This is one of their Superstar loose pigments in Baby Rue. And I'm going to do a close-up so you can see these colors a little bit better, but it's just a very reflective, almost glittery, but not quite a glitter loose pigment. Oh God, dare I put it on my nose? I guess that's the only real spot left. There we go. That's Daddy. Well, that is an interesting look that I've got going on here. And I've also just realized that I forgot to take thumbnail pictures before I did all this. So I'll have to remedy that somehow, because I think if this was my thumbnail, it would scare people off. So I'll have to get creative. All right, let's zoom it in a little bit further. Yeah, that's good. So again, if I could recommend one to you, go for I Heart This. It is so beautiful. And Coconut is another top favorite. And I'm really loving this one here, Don't Leave. That is beautiful. Monkey Business is gorgeous. And then this one here, Banana Daiquiri as well. Those I think would be my top picks, and So Quiche right here. I mean, you really can't go wrong with pretty much any of them. They're all fucking beautiful. And there is that star pigment on my eyes. So before I sign off, I will just let you know quickly, currently, as of the day that I'm filming, Colourpop is having a buy one get one free sale on their SuperShock Shadows. And I'm just going to put the code on the screen for you. I can't find any information on when that code expires, so if you are intrigued by any of the shadows or you're looking at picking some of them up, I would act quickly. And with that, this video is concluded. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Thank you for letting me be non-conventional in my swatches, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.